not sure if this is gonna pick any. Okay, yeah, it is picking shit up. Look at this. Yeah. Alright, we want these going here. We also want these. Show all my projects, motherfucker. Okay, when the fuck did I make... When was this one? But I wanted it in that one. Okay, so don't add that. So we won't be able to have those. Character-wise, we are needing quite a few characters. Because we need something for bosses as well. God, will you stop going to that? You're going in here. Like, Jesus. Gabe, are you even in here? I guess while we wait for all that, I can actually check to see if your fuckery ass is in here. Oh, of course you're not. We do that. We click in here. I can fucking pause the live stream. Video editor, blah blah blah. One person is not watching. Is that you, Gabe? Or did that just end up being me? Let's see. 5% done on the Kigmog, and then we have those. What else is there that we can throw in? Ultra combo system. D drive. Unreal Engine 5. Okay, so it's currently getting all those. What is up with over here? Why are we that far behind? I know I can't fucking subscribe to myself, bitch. Okay. Yeah, I guess the nature pack as well, and then we need this one. RPG status. MMO kit code. Slot to add to 1.5. Install. Landscape mountains. Infinite blades. Did we already add it to you? I think we did, didn't we? It's the queued. I don't know, we'll find out when we reload it. Oh yeah, we want that as well. So we need to have something. 4 players, voice chat. We're not gonna throw that in there. We have you advanced stats with ruins. That'd be something else that we need. Okay. Well, I guess till you get the fuck in here, Gabe, it's gonna go on pause break. Goddamn. Oh, come on. Load. Download. MMO kit, why the hell are you cleaning up? Pause. And now unpause. Okay, cleaning up. Yeah, didn't want the volume on that to come through. Okay. RPG status, ultra combat system, automotive materials, advanced static stats with runes. Can't pronounce that name. Oh, that's Paragon. Okay, what the hell? Seriously? The hell? We're gonna close that again. And then we're gonna open it again. I don't know what the fuck is going on. But hey. It wants to be a pain in the ass. It wants to be the pain of the ass. Adding to project. Okay, there we go. So there's a bit more. That's the Kigura, which if we come into the library, it is, if we scroll down, he's down here. Kahara. There he is. Wait, nope, not that one. Here he is, adding the project. Come on. We're actually gonna go into full screen with that. Which, now that I think about it, we're not even actually in full screen. But, basically, it's gonna look like this. Now, granted, we are gonna end up changing. God damn. Does shit load properly? Thank you. So, this is one of his forms. I'm not sure on which one I'm gonna go with. He's got different ones. He's got a total of 4. I might make them with different attributes. And okay, that was all of it. For him, at least. But yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go with this one being Bleed, where he mostly deals blood loss. Not sure about this one. This one's gonna be Poison. Either lightning or some type of fucking white magic. This one's probably gonna be lightning based off of his staff or hammer, whatever you want to call it. But this one, it's either gonna be some type of holy magic. Which now we can come back into here. I'm trying to remember who else is there. I don't think the Frey's in there. Wrath wasn't in there. I didn't add those guys. I'm pretty sure he's in here as well. Which, okay, no, there's not one before it. I think I'll make him like one of the, like someone that you can play as, like a ranger. So like archery, you know, with a little bit of magic, not to make it overpowered. But he has 4 different ones as well. A lot of them have 4. This guy, once it loads everything in. Let's find a better one to look at. No, we want, okay. So does it just not have, okay, so it doesn't have one with just showing all of it. So he's basically a berserker. What the hell? Oh god, no. Get out of here. That's what I hate. It just opens it. We're not ready for that yet. We're still going over everything else. In here, we're gonna scroll down. We're gonna get back to him. Thank you. Okay. So, as I was saying, he's a berserker. He won't really have much magic besides a unique skill, berserker, which another thing about it, that's pretty overpowered, but drawback being once he's out of berserker mode, being he won't be able to go back to it for a whole, I don't know, like 3-4 minutes, but he will have decreased strength and stamina, allowing you easy kills, depending on what area you're facing him off in. Will depend on how he looks. Closer to the water, he'll look like this one. In the snowy areas of the game, he'll look like this. This is more for like the jungle areas where you might find the elves and whatnot. Not sure if I'm gonna put them in yet. Was that all of them? No, there was one more. Okay. And so, this one, I think you'll only be able to find him during like a Halloween event if we end up doing one. Mostly because of the clown on his face. Like, if I change around that, then yeah, you might find him in a swamp or some shit. Just looking much different. Okay, back to the library. Who else is in here? Him. Come on. Thank you. Open up the big boy. Now, for this guy, or girl, not sure, but this will be a unique class. One that I'm not sure how I'm going to input this, being that you have to unlock this class through a different class. And there's a lot of weird ones. There's even a fucking Christmas one. You know, I didn't see the red one. Oh, I guess that's the red one. It's not too bad. The Christmas one kind of gets me off guard. Okay, the Royal Knight one, I didn't see that. Okay, because they're afterwards. Yeah, you know, that's not that bad. That one looks like a lightning type. Okay, never mind. They just all have that fucking lightning right there. Okay, so there's actually not that bad. I'm kind of a fan of this one. So, that's another character that'll be in here. That'll be a little harder to get, mostly. Because what I might end up doing, instead of it being a class you have to unlock, it'll still be a class that you have to unlock. It's just you'll have to actually find him, either beat him a certain amount of times and get parts of him to unlock the class, or you might just have to do a couple of quests from him. Anyways, continuing on. Who else was there? I think this one was in there as well. So I'll load it up once it loads properly. Now, I'm not too sure, but if it is, keep an eye out. This will be probably an event that happens not too often. Basically, Okay, there's also fucking dinosaurs. Did not expect to see that in here. Golems. Okay. So, this event will probably come towards, like, the end of the game. Which... Shoot, I don't know how I'm gonna actually do this, because I think what I'm gonna end up doing is, like, maybe this guy in the middle, if I can, if he's in here. No, he's not. Okay. But this guy down here in the bottom, right here, I think I'm gonna have that as a player for people to play as. So, and then, you know, depending on what side for this event you take on, you can either be on the side that's dead square front, that's all white, or the corrupted side with all these guys in the back. I think that big ass guy is gonna end up being a boss. And then you can get a pretty overpowered weapon from. Not sure. Other than that, I don't think I'm ever gonna use the dinosaur. Unless I'm making like a DLC for this. mmo-rpg. Where, you know, Titans destroyed the world. And I think that would be this one and that one. Being the two Titans that clashed and destroyed it. So... if I ever plan on making that DLC, yeah, there's gonna be a bit more dinosaurs than just this one guy. Who else did I put on? Oh yeah, you. Then there's her. I think I'll just have her as like a vampire, but it looks like she's a samurai. Oh god, what happened? We were right here. Okay, does it just like... come on. Thank you. Oh my god. Okay, so we've clicked through them. And this is all of them. This is all of hers. I think we're most likely gonna go with the vampire vibe. But we might transition it over to this, and maybe a couple of other, maybe we might use all of these. I'm not too sure. Now, granted, I need to come over to here and fix the adjustment for this, because this is a bit bigger than I expected. It's only been 28 minutes. Holy shit. Okay. And so, that's that. Who else? What else did we add in here? Oh yeah, these. This is the... oh shoot, what was the name of it again? Description, content, infinite blade weapons, which will be some of the weapons that a player can use. You know, a couple of them being iffy. Might not have a couple of them in here. Like, a couple of these won't be in here. Maybe not like right off the bat. They might be like something you can get during an event. Is that seriously all of it? Okay. So we have the battle axes. Not too big on them. Not really my style, even though I'm a melee class. So I'll probably be focusing on like swords and scythes, but it does not look like those are in here whatsoever. So I might have to make a scythe or find one. What else is all in here? Those, but we're not really worried about showing off those. I think I threw these guys in here as well. These will be like the default one, like default NPCs. which, no biggie, there's not really much to say about it. You might see, you might see a couple of them roaming around inside a guild. In the guild hall, maybe a couple throughout the dungeon, throughout the forest. Pretty much just scattered all over the place. Not all looking like this. We're gonna have different NPCs. I tried to add this one, but it said it wasn't compatible with the Unreal Engine that we're running with, which just adds a little bit more science fictional weapons. Like, who has brass knuckles like that? Like, yeah, that exists. That's just a warhammer. That's a battle axe. That is a bigger battle axe for a chunker. Daggers, kunais, another dagger, a two-handed sword, the scythe that I really wanted to edit with, a shield, not too big on him, and a spear. Is there anything else? Yeah, here's the scythe again. Got a little bit of rust. Granted, I was going to fix that up, make it look much different. The axes, that's just all of it. Like, again, who has brass knuckles like this? Like, come on. Like, seriously? Brass knuckles? Like, they don't need to look like that. The spear. And the shield. Again, I mean, the shield doesn't look too bad. I'd probably make a little bit of modifications to it. So, I mean, we can never know for sure. Did that even do anything? I don't know. Let me check. Okay, yeah, no, it does something. Alright. So, is there anything after it? Oh, yeah. So this would be the kunai. These would be the daggers. Granted, this dagger looks more like something an elf would use, so we'd change it to look something like an elf, something that an elf would look. Something that an elf would, to make it look like something an elf would use. This one, just a normal dagger, probably take the red gem out of the bottom of it. Lean it more towards something normal as a dagger. The kunines, though, we're going to edit a little bit, if it ever worked. And then we would, more than likely, change it up a bit. It'd be for the assassin or ninja class. A class that we probably wouldn't put in till a little bit later. The longsword. Granted, we can't really see much off of this direction, unless we're looking at it from this way. So the longsword. Again, the up close. It has what looks to be runes written into it. Not that big. Other than that, that's all of that from in there. The library. I'm not sure if I want to add this in. Really doesn't seem like something that fits in, but not too sure yet. We might put it in. Does that show up in the chat bar? No, it doesn't. Okay. So, this is just one of them. There's different ones, like the ice demi. I'm not sure what. I guess this would be like an underground castle. I want to say that would be like the darkness demigod. Maybe the lightning one. The fire. I guess that would be him. Yeah. So I guess he would be the lava or fire. So that kind of looks like. Yeah, that kind of looks like him. Yeah, just minus a fully grown horn. It looks like that is a destroyed temple. Not sure if we'll put them in there. Jesus Christ. What else is in here? Wasn't sure about adding any of these other characters. I'm not sure. I know I didn't add Wukong into it. Yeah. I did add this, which is the ultimate combo system. Granted, that will get annoying. So we'll mess around with that. As you can see, the outlining for some of it. Really weird. Trace system with side substep, no lost frames on any speed. That's at least good. And it looks kind of like, okay, in this one, it looks like he's doing ballerina shit. Nothing against it. Me personally, I would not jump like that if holding a sword. That looks like the Kamagiri style 7/. And it looks like a couple of finishers. Okay. So basically, what you're seeing right here is the targeting on which of you just auto-locking and attacking, which I don't think we're going to use. That seems to be all of it. We already have it. Okay. Oh yeah, and there's the RPG status that we added. Well, that I added. Which currently looks like this. But we are going to change it around. Get it all fixed and whatnot so that you see your level and experience gauge underneath of it, not telling you how much you need for the next level or your total XP or any of that. Stat points, we won't show you those. It'll just pop up. Instead of saying how many you have, it'll pop up here, and then, you know, we'll have it probably just all of these go up by 1 till a total of like 100 or so. So you can get really overpowered. Over here will be your skills, which, you know, granted, we're not going to have, you know, high speed, solid skin, or the dragon power. Seems really weird too. I don't know why the camera's not focusing as well. Maybe it's because it's not in the right area. I'll move it over a bit, see if that helps. Now granted, that's right, I'm not even looking at it all the time. Okay, luckily this video is unlisted, so the only people that can view it is myself and my little brother. Alright. Letting him know. Ugh. This is everything in it. Yeah, that was all of it. Okay. So, what else is there? In later times, we'll have the writing system, which it looks really weird with nothing underneath him. That's gonna attract a lot of fucking attention. Jesus. Alright. But it looks really weird because he has nothing underneath him right now. And that's the only picture there is. But I guess for right now, he's not. That won't be it there. I'm trying to remember who else we put in here. I thought about putting her in here. as like another fighter for that maybe future event. Might just be like something that the player can have on, as in like one of the classes, male or female. I ain't doing all this mixed shit. Now granted, we might change around the colors because I'm not a big fan of this bronze. Doesn't really look all that good. Like, we might change the bronze a bit, and I kind of like this. The more shocking part is all of their faces stay the same, and we are going to keep that. Her eyes, none of the other eyes are glowing. And it also looks like the head gets smaller. But I thought about adding her. Not too sure if I will or not. This is the Fray. Really weird. I did not expect that. Because they all kind of look like a dude. Not gonna lie. I really thought they were all guys. I was not expecting that. No, I guess that's what I kind of get for not looking at things beforehand. Well, that's that one. I think there's another one as well. But I guess not. Now, granted, all the downloads are completed. I could open it up, start working on it. But I kind of like doing this, giving like a reference, letting everybody know what all could be, what everyone might be seeing inside this game. I don't know if we'll add him. Maybe this big chunker. If I can manage to get those weapons to work or find ones that are similar to it, I think I might give him those brass knuckles. Not really a fan. Kind of like that. I might get rid of all the chunky weight of the metal and have it looking sort of like this, just imbued with fire. Oh. God. That all looks creepy. And that's the end of that. Now, what else is there? There's this guy, which he might be a bit better to have in here. Oh God, not Santa Claus. Okay, there we go. We don't want Santa Claus's reputation being ruined. God damn it. Not again. So, this might be like a Christmas event boss. Where like, if you kill him, you get, I don't know, like a revive for a dead player. Because I think like we'll have a penalty for like certain things. That way the servers aren't constantly overran with people. I think like maybe a 24-hour, like a whole day of you not being able to jump on. Other than that, I don't really know what to do with him. Again, might change around the brass. I didn't really see that one. Well, I guess he is right here. But, like, you don't really get a good enough view like you do with this one or this one. You just get this. And then you get this. It's like, oh. Okay. I thought about bringing him into this as well. Because, like, he looks really good. Now, granted, he has a dragon form. What seems to be a lava form. Destiny 2 Panzer, a what seems to also be an ice form, the Krogs, a poison form. The forms I really like are the normal one, and I'm thinking the lava. Not really a keen. I'm not really feeling like dragon. God. But he definitely would be probably like a good addition for like maybe a hidden dungeon. I'm not too sure. So, now granted, I did start this after a couple of these were already done installing. So I've probably missed a couple. But yeah, I guess we'll throw him in. He's in that. We'll add him in. Adding the project. So I know that if I open up Unreal, which I think it'll do that after he's added in, because I know the MMO kit code, which was something we added in, being something that we needed, there was no pictures to it. Not sure what to all expect from it. You know, it doesn't really give much of a description. Technical details is all it says. Is features: a TCP socket client library, 2 classes for an ability system that rely on instant plus edit inline new. That's the first thing. Don't know what the. Well, okay, so that's the first 2 things. And, I mean, you guys can pause and read this. I have no fucking clue about any of it. Code modules, MMO kit code, rune time, number of blueprints 0, so I won't know what to do if I need to change something in there. Supported development platforms. That's a lot of them. Well, I guess not, because supported target build platforms are the same on the top. Documents, I think I said that right, not too sure. It has a link to it. Main blueprint project, link soon. Let's see, what about the reviews for it? Okay. So it looks like we might have made a bad choice. It looks like he's got a couple of bad reviews. No, yeah, a great foundation. Great class foundation for your MMO project. Was this review helpful? I don't fucking know. I haven't started it. But, let's read the other 1-star review. Now that the MMO kit is out, I can properly review this. It's still useless. Holy. Oh. The MMO kit is $120, therefore making it impossible for anyone to actually use it unless you are rich. Thanks for nothing. Huh. I do love that low-income game devs have the next to no options for assist. At least we have free for the month. Yeah, that is true. That is mostly how I got all of my shit for this project. Is I just went on Marketplace and did. Actually, I can just show it. Because I wasn't about to spend money on a game. Well, to make a game. I just fucking clicked on free, scrolled through it, found what I wanted, what I thought of using for many different games. There's 55 pages in total. Not gonna sit here and click through them all. It's a pain in the ass. And for the most part, if you find one that looks pretty cool to use, click it, scroll through it. I completely went over past this one because I didn't really like what it looked like in the first place. I didn't bother actually clicking on it. I saw the first one and I was like, But now that I'm actually taking a deeper look into it, looks something that I can use for like the mage class. For when they're casting spells. If it is a long range spell, put it at the end of their wand. If it is a trap spell, have it as a see-through incantation on the ground where you're putting it, and then when it gets activated, as that color. That seems to be all of it is. What else is there? Body Halo VFX. The other thing I do is, just in case, I throw it up in the cart, just in case I forget where it's at. Now, granted, this might be great for like bosses. Throw these effects on bosses for like different stages. Now, granted, I know I'm going a little quick on this. It doesn't look too bad. Maybe add these for like players that are logging in or logging out for this one. I can make this one the player logging out. Have the animations of them logging in being this one, logging out being this one. Now, granted, I am also at the same time watching my own stream. I sent it to my little brother. He's not in here. And that's $14. Can't get that. It wasn't free. Now, granted, yeah, I did completely ignore the price down at the bottom. But this is in my cart. So then I just go back. Where did I put it's still in my pocket. Now, granted, I would love to have used that. Now, granted, it is in my cart, so well, not that. This is still in my cart, but if I click on here, it's right down here. Recently content, which just makes shit easier. We're just gonna do checkout, because it's free. And then, for this, we're gonna add to the cart. It's $14. We're not gonna spend that, though. We are going to refresh the library. There it is. Add to project, my project. Like I said, that'll be more used for like the mage. Now, I'm not saying that only the mages have access to magic. I'm saying that for most magic, the mages will have more. Now, if you're like me and you're a melee class, we might have a little bit of magic that we apply to our weapons. Other than that, we don't really use much magic. And that's alright. Because, we're more focused on our physical attack. But now, other than that, I'm gonna hop off of here. It's been about 55 minutes of me talking about this. I have to get the multi-person editing software up and running so that this can actually become a live performance. In order to do that, I have to wait for my little brother to wake up so he can get it all started. And I can send him over the files so that we have the exact same files and everything correlated and ready. Which I guess the one thing that won't be added would be the action RPG, because if we come into the files over here, whoops, let me actually bring that back over here. We come in here and we do this. I can actually highlight these two and get rid of them. It is, I think, the action RPG again. Right? Yeah, action RPG. That's a whole separate thing. Yeah, action RPG. That is a different one. The one that, and I guess the old, oh, dang it, the Ultra Combo system. And the RPG status. Okay. So I guess when it comes down to it, all we really have to send him is, I guess, this. Would be, I think I loaded a couple in here. Config. Yeah, I think a couple of these. Content. Yep. Couple of these. So we'll end up sending him this, I think the engine as well, right? Binaries. Yeah. Since if we open up this, and I think it's samples, starter content, starter content. No, it's not in here. But that was a lot of samples, content, starter content, starter content, just to get to here. Which, actually, we're going to take out of here, and we're just going to throw it into here. That way, we can get rid of this starter content folder that it was all just trapped in. That way, when we're in here, it's all right here, blueprints. Now, granted, this is all much different. In here, and if we go to my project, and I think it's saved. Auto screenshot world, sources configs, auto saves, no. So the two main things that we'd have to send him are, yeah, we're just going to move them into just one folder, being this one. My project, and we're just going to move that down. Move it underneath it. Can I not? Okay. So, basically, I'll just have to send him this. Which, I'm not going to leak his information and whatnot. I will, on the other hand, leave his, once this becomes public, well, once I put it in public, I will put it in the description below. I will put his channel in the description below so that everyone that wants to can go over there, subscribe to it, help him out. The Ultra Combo system, I don't think I can actually move it up into here, can I? Oh, okay. So, now if I open up in here, and I just, move it over. I come back in here. Okay, yeah. So that is inside of the actual folder itself. So it looks like I can just take these, move them in, and just put them in here. So that they're already established and whatnot. The one that we are going to have to watch out for not to put in was the one that had all of those terrible reviews. So I don't think we're going to use those. Fancy weapon, the free fantasy weapon samples, I guess we're not going to be able to use those. Because they are only for, let's see, what did it say again? Which one was it for? Yeah. So I guess since we actually have one like that, we could come up in here, and I guess it's my project, because I think that's the one I've... No. No. No, hold on. No. It would be the 5.1, which I think I just named it game. Not too sure. I'll send him the files and whatnot, and I'll keep looking at different fantasy weapons and whatnot, like the scythe, swords, that type of thing. That way, there's not just the infinite blade weapons and mess ups of weapons that we try to make. Alright, anyways, adios. No, shoot, hold on. It is... Yep, so, now, anyways, adios.